Hello again. We're back with some more AP Shaco top lane. Playing against Top King. Look out, Top King. It's the king of the top lane, I guess. We kind of just muck around a little bit here. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. This is an interesting game, I think. A bit of fun. Just mucking around with each other a bit here. Poking each other. He's 10 gold richer already. I shouldn't have done it. He's got a Doran shield, so he actually recovers most of his HP, just down mana. So it's probably just not really a very good idea for me to do that. Yeah, he starts E, pushes me a little bit early, which is expected. Gets a grass proc up on me. Drag him over into the box a little bit. Get some poked in on him. Drop a second box to kind of even out the CS a little bit in the wave. Guy's like playing the early game pretty well, I think. Not too bad. I think some of my box placement early has been a little bit bad in this game. I've watched this game a couple of times now. He hits level 2, so I just have to leave him. I probably shouldn't even walk up here, honestly. It's not really going to do anything. And I waste some mana with that Q. Probably shouldn't have worried about it, but yeah. So it's a little bit of a crappy level 1 to 3 for me. This game starts off pretty badly for me. This box is too far back. This one's probably too far back as well. I'm placing my boxes a little bit too defensively, like too far back, as if my opponent's going to dive me very early. I mean, if he had Ignite, I could possibly get away with something like that, but I think he's only got Teleport, so there's not really a danger of him trying to go for something that risky. People tend to play pretty safe, and the ones who do dive you, just like they get away with it, I guess. Like they're actually good enough to do it. A little bit behind in CS, that's kind of expected on AP Shaco. Okay, so this is a good example. This guy's like way overextended. This box is, if it was a little bit further forward, that would have feared him. That would have been good. This Amumu, just like if he actually walked into that bush and just waited a sec, we'd probably get the kill here. So I'm just going to rewind that to show you. So he comes in. Jax has just gotten out. He just got a level up. If he walks around here and hides in this bush, he's just a little bit patient for Jax to come back in. Like this is pretty much just a guaranteed kill. He doesn't even have his tears on. Doesn't have his W on. Free damage just missed out on there. He's got heaps of mana. So yeah, he just like really botched that a lot. He actually kind of like it's really awkward because he also forces Jax to go back early, and I don't have enough mana to actually push this wave effectively into his turret. So now he's got a freeze here, and I'm just gonna have to like really carefully box this up to push it into the tower. But I'm also low, so it's just really bad. So thankfully he like jumps into a box and takes a bunch of poke and that sort of thing, which is nice. I really just want to get this cannon. Got the cannon. Get another fear off. Drop a box behind him to get some more poke. Now I just need to run into this bush here. This is stupid of me. My Q still says 6 seconds left, so he just kills me. That was 100% me being a derp. Don't do that, guys. Just walk into the bush. Don't hang around in the middle trying to push the minions, because you just don't have the pushing power at Shaco. Like I didn't have an extra box lined up or anything. So I just like really like the Amumu messed up earlier, and that was on him, but that whole thing there was 100% on me. So now I'm come back into lane. I actually have a small item advantage here. So I actually have about 300 gold worth of items that he doesn't have. But I'm also down half CS. Okay, so this is good. They're running around in boxes. I ignite a little bit early, unfortunately. My E's still on a... still got like 4 seconds on its cooldown to be able to finish him off. And I'm not even sure it would have killed him. But thankfully, I get his flash and I get them both to disengage. If I die there, the game's like 100% over for me. I'm already like really far behind. But I just like try and pick up some CS, try and get this under tower before Jax comes back, and then get a reset. So here I'm only 5 CS behind, but unfortunately that's because he hasn't collected this wave yet. So get a few extra CS here, and then I stay a little bit long. I drop a box, which just immediately gets killed, and I get back. So I'm now 4 CS behind and a death, but he hasn't collected all this. So I'm actually like 10 CS behind. So yeah, I'm like at least 400 gold behind at this point. And he's level 6 and he's Jax, so I gotta be like a little bit wary. So I'm 11 CS and a kill behind, so not the best. Level 6 versus level 6, so XP half a level. Yeah, I'm actually only a little bit behind here. I'm gonna lose a little bit because these minions, he's slow pushing, he's letting some of these minions die. But yeah, I'm not starting off this game great. Let's be honest. Again, I think I placed the box too far back. That should be like up here probably. I was expecting him to kind of push a little bit faster than this, I think. Let's drop a ward to keep myself a little bit safer. I'm kind of hoping that Comet actually kills some of the CS so I can get a few last hits. I can't really walk up here without a box right behind me. This is another reason why these boxes are too far back, because I could have got another minion or two there probably if I'd been able to walk up. Anyway, we're just going to do our best. 20 CS behind now, just for reference. It's something that's good to keep track of the course of the game, because eventually that changes, so that's nice. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but some recovery that'll happen at some point. So I get a little bit of poke off there. He steps up a little bit too far. I actually do pretty well with the last hitting and the minions here. I get like 5 out of 6 or 4 out of 5, something like that. Not too bad. Yasuo gets spotted on a ward, so they were ready for him. I send in my clone and I come in to fight, but then Riven turns up. I get an ignite off in the Jax again, but I can't quite get him. The clone's sitting there fighting a little bit still with me. But yeah. Oh, Lilia didn't learn her eye yet. That's interesting. I'm like hoping this guy runs back to this box here. I think I start pinging it pretty soon. I'm like, hey, there's a box here, man. Just like bait him onto the box, and he does, which is great. The Comet comes in, he gets in with the Q. Pretty good. Got myself an assist at least, which is nice. He does something really nice here, actually. So he actually just tanks these minions for me, and doesn't. Well, yeah, he kind of freezes it, I guess. So that was really nice. I really appreciated that. I lose a minion here. But and this cannon is really sad. I get in range for the XP, which is nice, but I don't get it. But that's okay. So that was really nice of Yasuo to do that. And for a Yasuo player to do that, that's kind of rare, to be honest. Jax just jumps straight into a box. I like Q, auto him, place a box behind him, get some poke down. I feel like I can trade a little bit with him at the moment now, because I actually have a way to get mana. So I can start poking, and see, my mana's still pretty high here. Just clone up. I'm going to try this little clone trick that I've been trying to get better at, where you send your clone back, and then there's like a little yellow line when you're playing in game. You know, if you go over that line, your clone will appear next to you. And then the idea is to wait for the clone to reappear just before it dies. So this is good. I was waiting for him to counterattack me, so I'm just keeping my distance. I'm just waiting for cooldowns. So my E is up, my QE, Comet, he just flashes it, survives with 50 HP or so. So I get his flash and his ult off him. I'm happy with that. I've shown that I can beat him 1v1 with most of his stuff up. So that's really nice. The Yasuo is doing quite well. He was, 5-0, just got a shutdown. So unfortunately, he gave away a fair bit of gold there. But I was really happy that I could help him out getting a kill and getting him snowballing with that little box that he used to get the kill on Jax, so that's nice. So we're only 4 CS behind now. There's a big wave here of his, so that may get collected a little bit of, but we're recovering quite well. So yeah, only four behind. He gets a couple here, so we're down to 6 behind here, which is nice from 20. So we recovered a lot from just forcing him out of lane. I just do the clone thing again, so send my clone away. 3 boxes here. This is really good. So my clone's here. I a little bit mismanaged my clone here, unfortunately. So he walks into this bush, and I send the clone into the bush, and then it ends up blowing up there. If I'd send it to me, it would have been a little bit better, but not a big deal. Okay, so he's a bit ahead in CS again because he's pushing in. Got a few to collect. Just poke him a little bit more. Wait for these minions to come crashing in. He gets feared, gets poked a little bit. Box collecting CS, which is nice. He wants to get this tower plating. I actually think in hindsight I should let him stun me there, because the tower will start aggroing him, and the stun damage is not going to be so much that I can't really tank it. Like, he's got more health than me, but I'm not like super low or anything. So I actually think I should probably just let him hit me with the stun, even if I don't do anything crazy. So I just ignite early, because I want this Yasuo to be able to get him easily. I let the Yasuo take the kill. Gold's better on him, and I don't have to risk dying randomly. And that's a kind of like little thank you for freezing that wave for me before, because that really helped me out a lot. Like, that was half a wave to a full wave of XP and a bit of gold for me, so that got me back into the game. So we're only 5 CS behind. We got 2 assists for to his kill, so I think we're probably almost even now. I actually cloned the wrong way. I think she thinks this is me because I was running weird directions with things. This is a little bit of a fun play here. So she finally sleeps me, I think, at some point there. I run into a box. She flashes on me. I Q the other way and actually Q through her. I place a box here. She throws it up here as if I'm running. I see this. Boom, comet kill. And I almost died to the center ult. I have like 14 HP or something. So she's like... And this is the best part about watching replays, is the Shaco alive pings from Lilia. She's just like, how is he alive? So cranky. So I get a flash, I get a kill, I get the center ult. They don't get me, they get a bit tilted. Jax does get on a plate here, I think. So I think I just let him stun me here. And the turret starts hitting me, because you got a second plate there. So I'm gonna have to think about that in future. That's a bit of a learning moment for me, I think, in this game. Just, yeah, letting your opponent hit you when they're on the tower. Like, I'm well aware of it with things like Sunfire Cape and Sunfire Aegis, as it's now called. Balmy's Cinder, yeah, things like that. But I don't really think about it with like Counter-Strike, because usually my thing is I just dodge it, like try to step away from it. But given that it's like a low damage ability, there's not really a huge reason why I shouldn't just let it hit me there. The minions might have hit him a little bit, which charges it up a little bit, but I think it's actually fine to get hit by that, just to get the turret aggro onto him. So I get a few more last hits here. I'm now 1 CS up, but he's got a couple more to collect, so I'm almost even again. So he's 4 up now from 20. So we're really kind of recovering nicely now. We now have 2 assists up on him as well. So we're actually a little bit ahead of him now. And we're actually up in XP. So Jax TP's mid. So as soon as I see that, I drop a box, start clearing the wave and start pushing in. They have a really terrible fight down here. I just get wrecked. My team gets 3 for 0 there. It's terrible. So I got the tower here. I'm just going to push up a little bit as best as I can. Got my clone out to help me push faster and clear waves, just letting it explode on the wave. I probably should move him down a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. It gets the job done anyway. This is my, as I think I've said before, this is my favorite area to play around as AP Jax. AP, sorry, AP Shaco, so I watched Jax jump on me. That was funny. He Ward jumps over to get to me, and I just jump the other way, and then he thinks I've gone back. And then I just drop a box and I just continue on my merry way. I drop him a little hello emote when he sees me. Again, walking into boxes, silly man. So we're now equal. He does have a little bit more to collect, so we're still a little bit behind, kind of in CS, but we're up. It's my level 12 versus his level 10, so he's almost 11, but yeah, I'm already into the 12. This is good. I'm just poking him down. Senna comes around. She Qs this for some reason. I'm not sure why. She was just like trying to heal. Just accidentally shot the blue buff or something. So I get hit here by the thing. She ignites me and I ignite her. It's kind of weird. I'm hoping that she'll come back and stick around. There is a ward here, but I was thinking I should come over here and jump over and try to QE her. Doesn't quite get there. That's fine. Mumu's coming around for a look. I think he realizes that the leader's there, so no good. I'm just recalling here. I'm watching for I was expecting her to try to stun me. I think if she doesn't have bone plating there, she might have died. Anyway, I'm gonna drop a box and back. We're doing well now, so we're equal CS basically. Jack's got another kill somewhere, so we're about equal, I think now, gold wise. My item's pretty good now. Got the Blackfire Torch, got the Haunting Guys, got the CDR boots. This is nice. This feels really nice. There's a couple of games that I've been playing recently where I've gone this first item against tanks. It's not great because there's no mana in it. That's the only problem. So maybe it's like Lost Chapter then that, just to make sure. So my team kind of, I think, got caught again. Even bad flash, unfortunate. Yeah, so it flashes on Ezreal, ulting, dead. The only thing I would say about this Yasuo is I noticed that he ults like immediately as soon as he knocks someone into the air. Kind of more knowledgeable Yasuo players will know that when you knock someone into the air, you usually have like half a second to get an extra auto or a Q in before you ult, so you can actually like kind of maximize your damage a little bit more there. But I mean, he's still doing great. Nice good combo with Jin there, which is great. I'm just mucking around here with Senna. I'm just gonna go back and watch this because we have a bit of fun shit. Fast forward a little bit for you. So I'm kind of just having fun. I got my box here for safety. Her range is really annoying, and that shield she gets from the support item, it's kind of annoying to be honest, because it stays on her even if she gets hit by minions, so you have to actually hit her with an ability to kind of get rid of it. So it's not, and her attack range is like crazy. I've got my clone over here. I'm trying to dive over. There we go. Blows up there on top of her. Just great. Her shield goes away. Drop a box for safety. She's just so, like, the range is just so crazy. She ults me, runs into a box again. Look at the damage that the boxes are doing. She almost dies just to that one box, but then the heals come in. So I'm really trying to just like get in. I like look like I'm going away. I feel like she should have seen that. Combat kill. That's good. She was getting a little bit too relaxed there, I think. What lane things are happening? This Lily is still pissed that I'm alive, and yeah, she's pinging Jax when he dies and stuff. think she's a bit tilted by me for some reason. I'm not sure why. I mean, I got 1 kill in there. Like it's not a big deal. She just keeps walking into boxes. She like ran into lane, walked into a box, and then she's backing again. So I'm not really sure. Just toying a bit with you, Jax. Run into him, throw an E. So lucky. This is great. Ignite E, dead. Give him the little hello. Little pride poro. Cute. So he's, yeah, I imagine he's like a little bit frustrated just dying to stuff like this. Lily is back throwing projectiles at me. Probably wants to get a kill. Senna's coming up as well. So this is nice. I mean, getting a little bit of attention here. You know. It's always nice to get a bit of attention. So I just clone here. I start backing. This is kind of funny because that dies just as I complete my recoil, which is great because a lot of the time when I do this, I end up recoiling with my clone before they can kill it and take all the damage, or before I get the CS from it or something. Immediate teleport back, a little bit too far back on the boxes again. I'm really gonna have to work on that. But I'm just poking him down. He really wants this tower. This is what he wants. This is what he's trying to get. So I box, and he just goes straight in for the turret. So he knows he's dead here. I Q auto him. He tries to ult and fight me, but it's not really gonna do anything. Yasuo is pushing waves into the tower here. We're fighting mid. Oh, just missed. Yeah, so pushing top. They're kind of fighting mid a little bit. I think Yasuo wants a piece of that. He's pretty bloodthirsty in this game. He's got 12 kills now. All of our CS is a bit low. We've just been fighting so much, I think. I'm kind of setting up my clone behind me again. I think it ends up expiring before I can do anything with it. But I don't show because that way people think it's still up if they're actually paying attention. Good ult there. Jin comes in with the ult as well. Nice. I'm still pushing top. And then I surrender. It was good fun. I'm always sad when I have these games when the enemy team surrenders and there's like no one's even taken an inhib, but they're just sick of Hail of Blades Yasuo. Yeah. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. More games to come. I've been playing a lot, so yeah, more coming soon.